You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Well, guys, when is enough enough? Yet again, folks, we are making another video here about the invasion of women's sports by biological males. We've made so many videos here on this channel, I've actually lost count. Now, if you would have asked me just a mere 3 years ago, would we actually be having to make videos on this? I would have said, nah, this is ridiculous. No, but this thing is becoming mainstream. And women, you want to know why your sport is not really growing? You know, depending on the sport, of course. It's because of things like this. When are you guys going to say enough is enough? When are you going to rebel? And I'm even talking about high school students. When is enough enough? Ladies and gentlemen, we have yet another case here where a biological male high school boy, mediocre on the boys' track team, very, very mediocre. I would actually say probably not really good, has decided that they want to be trans and compete against girls. And you know what happened, folks? Dominated the competition. First place. Took a spot from an actual female because this person wanted to win. Couldn't do it with biological males, but wants to use the physical advantages that males have over females and dominate. Libs of TikTok, folks. Look at this exclusive biological male who was 72nd place on the boys track team wins first place on girls track team in a Seattle high school competition. Why am I not surprised that this actually happened in Seattle? Why am I not surprised? Because Seattle is a liberal shithole. That's the place where the Chaz Chop actually happened doing the whole George Floyd thing over there. This is what happens in liberal run cities. Your woke school districts allow this. This is just stunning, folks. This is stunning. Outkick even has an article here. Biological male propels girls track team to first place finish. Now, in this Outkick article, they don't actually name the biological male, but Libs of TikTok does. It says here, biological male who was 72nd on boys track team takes first place on girls team. Washington Seattle Academy High School girls cross country team qualified for the state championship thanks to trans student Aspen Hoffman. This person right here. Yeah, a biological male. Last year, Hoffman was a mediocre cross-country runner on Seattle Academy's boys team. During freshman year, Aspen Hoffman competed as a boy and finished 72nd in the league's finals. Now, as a sophomore competing as a girl, Hoffman broke Seattle Academy's school record in the girls' 5,000 meter category and ranks first in the league. Where have you actually seen something similar? Oh, that would be Lia/Will Thomas. Now, Lia/Will Thomas was a mediocre swimmer on the men's side and became #1 in the country when he actually decided, hey, I want to be a woman. I want to compete against women. Got dominated. More women need to speak up on this. Parents need to speak out on this. Because if you don't, things like this are going to continue to happen. Parents need to change their voting habits. They actually need to get more involved in their local school boards. Because you guys actually vote for the people on the school board. Hoffman's time in the 5,000 meter would rank him 48 if he had competed in the boys division. Earlier this semester, Hoffman took second at districts, qualifying Seattle Academy for a state championship. So this biological male propelled this school all the way to the state championship. Seattle Academy competes in the Emerald Sound Conference, which is comprised of 14 schools. Libs of TikTok spoke with a coach in a conference who told us, quote, allowing Hoffman to compete against biological girls deprives other girls of the chance to compete at state, which is a big deal. If Hoffman competes in the boys division, Hoffman would have placed 56 on the boys team. So still in a spot from a deserving young girl. That's what happened. This affects everything, folks. Everything. This is just unreal. Unreal. It's not just the coach that was upset over Hoffman's wins. Libs of TikTok spoke to several parents of young female athletes in the conference who are understandably upset. Quote, Hoffman is larger than any of the girls and shamelessly takes first place on the podium. Now my daughter is competing against a male for scholarships, and we can't even say anything. Yes, you can. Speak up. You can't even approach it in a nice way without being labeled a hateful bigot. You will get threats against you, said one father. This just tells you guys how much of a dumpster fire Seattle is. Speak up, because if you speak up, then other parents will speak up as well. I can't believe, folks, that these parents are actually outnumbered. I just don't want to believe that. Parents are terrified to even raise concerns about Hoffman's presence on the girls' team. Another parent noted, quote, parents are upset, but they know it has to go to the state committee, which isn't politics. It's the state high school board. Unless there's any kind of pressure on them to change the rule, nothing's going to happen. The thing is, parents need to speak up. Stop being cowards. Because if you just roll back in a corner and do nothing, this will expand. This will be the end of women's sports. Speak up. In 2007, Washington Interscholastic Athletic Association adopted the International Olympic Committee's position, which stated that trans individuals could participate in sports in their reassigned gender, provided they have undergone surgery and a minimum of 2 years of hormone treatments. Then in 2018, WIAA updated its policy, lifting the surgical component. And male to female student must have one calendar year of medically documented testosterone suppression therapy to be eligible to participate on a female team, consistent with WIAA policy. However, in 2021, they disregarded all scientific reasoning and eliminated all requirements related to medical evaluation and hormone therapy. Wow. This will continue to happen. They're making it easier for this to happen. They're making it easier, folks. You're going to see a lot more of this. I believe I even mentioned, guys, that Lia Thomas, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Lia Thomas was the tip of the iceberg. Unfortunately, folks, if anything is going to change, there may have to be a fatality. And I don't want that to happen. It should not even have to get to that point. It shouldn't. Why don't you actually see female to male students participating against men? You never see that happen. But the left is pushing for biological men or biological boys to go over and to become women. Why? Because they want to emasculate men. This is the way that the woke left thinks. In a dumpster fire in Seattle, the parents are just too cowardly to actually speak out. for the most part, they're going to say things, behind closed doors. Don't use my name. No, use your name. Speak out. Speak out. Make changes. This is completely unacceptable, folks, but it's not surprising right now. They hate males and they want to emasculate young boys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.